Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to your continuing coverage of The Defense 2, brought to you and organized by joinDOTA, commentated by Toshley, and sponsored by Raze and BenQ. And once again, we're jumping into one of those games where it is all pick instead of the game going into the captain's draft, which is downright unfortunate because it doesn't give me time to do the proper introductions, and it also doesn't give us witness to what would have to be one of the best parts of any game of Dota, which is indeed the captain's draft. At least it's one of my favorite parts. It's like choosing where your pieces go on the chessboard, like Mr. Toby-Wan Kenobi oh so eloquently said. It's pretty good. So we're going to have, over on the Radiant side, CLG, Canalogic Gaming from the land of Sweden, and going up against, on the Dire side, Power Rangers from Belarus, I believe, a Slavic country. They will be fighting it out on the Dire side, up against Canalogic Gaming, continuing on with the group stages of the defense. Now let's have a look at who is playing who. Over on CLG side, over on the Radiant, we have Captain Pycat playing as a Juggernaut, Aki playing as a Venomancer, we have Miracle taking up the role of that Pugner, Rise, Stand and Rise playing as that Enigma, and last but by no means least, we have Lacoste playing as that Beastmaster. But over on the PR side, over on the Power Ranger side, everyone heading down south, we have... why do people make their name like that? I don't even know. 4FN1US. If you want me to pronounce them like actual letters, make them letters. God damn it. And we have ZXC playing as a Brewmaster. We have a Lion playing as a Lich. Rain playing as that Invoker. And last but by no means least, we have the Dismembered Chaos Knight playing as, well, Jotum playing as that Dismembered Chaos Knight. He looks a little bit unhappy right now. He's a bit dismembered. He's... bits and pieces of him are missing. This happened last time we had CK. I don't know why it happens. It's sad as hell, but oh well, it's something we would have to deal with. Juggernaut potentially being caught out here. Miracle also has to be careful. We don't want to get initiated on with that Chaos Bolt because we have several other slows that will follow. Especially the Split Earth. Chaos Bolt into Split Earth will be very painful. Looking at the lanes, it seems we're going to have Brewmaster taking the solo off-lane standard. Looks like Pugner will be making his way to mid, possibly assisted by Venomancer, but he might be going bottom alongside the Juggernaut. That would be a more logical conclusion. And we're missing someone. We have that Enigma who's just going to deny a creep wave from this top lane and then proceed to go into the jungle. And over here on PR side, on the Power Ranger side, we have Leshrac. Looks like he's actually going to top alongside... wait, where the hell? Okay, Chaos Knight's going to be going solo mid. We will have Lich and the Brewmaster going down to the bottom, and at the top that leaves Invoker and the Leshrac, with the Beastmaster securing himself an illusion rune just then. Leshrac dealing a couple of right clicks. Alas, that is all. And it seems Leshrac will be playing the role of support and babysitting this Chaos Knight, or maybe just roaming around and trying to help out with First Blood. Exchanging right clicks, Pugner spots him out. No First Blood will be spilt, but it will if he's not careful. But you don't have a Shadow Demon to worry about initiating with that disruption. And Pudge is just going to deal right click damage to that poor Leshrac whenever it can be dealt. Whoops, I already had that open. Slow start thus far, but then again, Brewmaster currently moving in the Venomous Scale. Venomancer are going to get in position for that perfect Venomous Scale, but they are going to back off to relative safety. Pugner not having the greatest time thus far, only having one last hits compared to the CK's 5-3. Creep score not so good, but it is just the opening stages of the game. Let's not read into it too much just yet. Looking at the lineups, I feel there's actually not enough time to... I don't have the brain power to properly analyze the lineups and then look at everything that's going on. I'll probably miss First Blood or something. Already pushing our way towards this bottom tier 1 tower. Over at the bottom lane, which is why it's the bottom tower. A couple of tower hits being absorbed by Pycat, but he'll be fine. He'll be absolutely fine indeed. Haven't seen a Venomous Gale go off from Aki yet. We're still not quite... we don't want to commit unless everyone's in position. Already Nether Blast going down. A big chunk of Chaos Knight's health has been taken out, but I don't think he cares in the slightest. He'll just continue on with the right clicking, with the glorious last hitting and denying, and so on and so forth. Enigma just spending all his time in the jungle, as Enigma does best towards these early stages of the game, once most likely going to farm himself up a mech, followed by that Blink Dagger. Juggernaut moving himself very far forward, no Frost Blast to come out of the Lich, however. He will be fine, and an invisibility rune to be picked up by the Leshrac. This is going to be... we don't have any wards here, so the team of CLG do not know about this, and this could be a potential First Blood. A very easy First Blood, but Pudger staying back, not moving too far forward. Maybe you want to rotate to bottom and make use of that invisibility, but it seems we're going to settle with the middle lane. Wait for him to push a little bit too far forward. He's probably wondering where the hell did that Leshrac go, and when is he going to walk off the ledge? Now might be the time. Initiating with the Reality Rift. Chaos Bolt to follow. Sunstrike to come down, and the Split Earth. I'm not sure if that hit. I think it may have just missed. The Edict will be enough to take the damage, however, but he might escape. Currently tower diving very deep. No other Split Earth to come down, and a perfect time to use that Decrepify to make sure he doesn't get right-clicked down, and a very nice recovery by that Pugger, narrowly escaping death. Very good work, Miracle. The Shrek is also very low in HP, and I think he met up with Enigma very briefly. They exchanged maybe some good wishes. No, most likely not. The Beastmaster is getting very low on HP. This Exort Invoker is just right-clicking him down at every single opportunity. I'm not sure if that Split Earth actually hit. Yeah, no idea. The Venom Scale did land on the Brewmaster. Actually, it's just the right-click to come out of the Venomancer. But thus far, we're closing in on 4 minutes, no first blood to be spilled yet. It's always a sad thing, but we're playing it passively, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing wrong with that. And we just haven't had, whenever we've tried to be a little bit of aggressive, we just haven't had much success with it. And now might be a potential opportunity to get that first blood if we get in the right position. However, great placement here by Lich. Just making sure that we don't have that Venomancer to try and come around here and then hit a Venomous Scale and potentially do some serious damage to that Brewmaster as he's slowed by 50%. But we really should try and make use of that here we go. Smoke to see being used by the Enigma. We have the Malphus stun, and looks like now is the opportunity. Venom Scale to go down, Thunderclap to land as well, and we're currently going to try and spin to win to great victory. Malphus stun to come down, and this is going to be first blood for the Juggernaut. Easy peasy. Frost Blast to land there on the Juggernaut, and the Lich is going to take a fall too. One more right click will do it. Sunstrike coming in isn't even necessary. A couple of tower hits being taken up by Pycat, but he's going to walk it off with that Salve Potion that he has in his hand. And Leshrac also took a fall at mid. Or did he? No, he's... Where the hell is... Oh no, we're all fine, we're all fine. For some reason I thought CK was on the other side, and if he's that far forward and the Shrek isn't anywhere to be found, this could be bad. Reality Rift to initiate. 3 seconds start to come in. The Split Earth going to follow. They're stacking just that tiny little bit, but it doesn't matter in the slightest. And the team of PR secure themselves their first kill. Oh, I'm brain farted for a second. Beastmaster pushing his way forward on the Invoker, only having 1 point in Quas, so if he gets some damage dealt to him, he's not going to be happy about it. He's not going to be recovering his HP all that fast, and his last hitting will suffer as a result if he is forced to switch over to the Quas. But he has some tangos, which should ultimately be... He should be alright thus far. Looking at the last hits, 24 for 7 thus far, and taking an overlook at Pugna, only 12 for 2, not doing that great in the creep score. It's just an illusion, no need to panic. Juggernaut having a very nice time, 20 to 4 on the creep score, and looking at the Brewmaster currently 13 to 2. So it's fairly even, but we're currently going to tower dive very deep. Reality Rift to come down, stun to land as well. Actually, it was a Chaos Bolt, not a Reality Rift, and it was a Split Earth. Ah, gotta get those names right. And after securing themselves another kill on the Pugna, they're going to back off. Very smart by PR. Now, who's going to take the victor here? I'm not sure. We're both currently even in the kill department. XP and gold being in slight favorance for Complexity Gaming. Counter Logic Gaming, sorry. I think, yeah. We're spending our time very far forward. This could open up potential ganks, but the ward placement will hopefully be able to spot a couple of those before they come in. We can see that Leshrac is really hungry to try and get a kill, and he is going to be encountered by the Juggernaut. No ulti is up, so they're just going to exchange and right clicks, but you have to be careful of that Edict. And a few right clicks will take the Leshrac down. The Edict's doing a nice chunk of damage. Chaos Knight moving in. This could be bad, but the Juggernaut decides to very wisely back off. Brewmaster could have also initiated there, but he didn't have the speed necessary to try and get that Thunderclap off. And also very nice placement of the ward here. Going to see that the Brewmaster's moving around here as I draw in a crazy fashion on the screen, and Invoker takes a fall over at the top lane, assisted by the Pugna, who rotated to top. With Enigma, looks like he's going to be taking mid/jungle, so he'll probably be crossing his way between them. Of course, Pugna having a rather difficult time over in mid. Rotating was probably the best course of action for them. Last hit departments, CLG are relatively happy thus far, not having too much troubles in the creep score. They're doing relatively well. And looks like we're going to try and do a bit of damage to the tier 1 tower over at the top. Are they going to be able to take it down? I don't think they have the creep wave to reinforce. We have the Decrepify... Wait, Nether Blast to come down. Decrepify is that ability. Yes, it is. Essentially a Ghost Scepter. Or in a thorough blade without the damage component. Dealing damage component, rather. Fortification going to drop. They're still going to try and beat down on this top tower. Reinforcements are moving in the form of the Leshrac and the Invoker. Leshrac moving into position. They might wait till this tower falls and try and engage, or maybe they'll go for it right now. They're taking damage from the tower. Leshrac's going to come in from the behind. The tower is taking a fall, not getting denied, however. Leshrac is moving in. Edict going to do a nice chunk of damage. Invoker coming in to join the fray as well. A few right clicks will be enough to take down this Pugna. Devastating Blast to come down. Is it going to matter? It does not in the slightest. And the slow is currently landed on the Chaos Knight from the boar. But they'll be fine. They'll be fine. And now Beastmaster currently on the run from that. Leshrac has to be careful that he doesn't get initiated on. But I don't think Leshrac would be enough to be able to take him down. They have to be careful, however, there is an Enigma not too far away, and if this Leshrac wants to keep chasing, Enigma's going to come in to reinforce, and it's going to be his death, and he is indeed going to do that. Not sure what he's doing. I think he just wants the rune, but he's dangerous, and now everyone's teleporting in, everyone's moving in position. Roar to go down, no invisibility for you, getting picked up by the Earthshaker. Malthus Stun to come down, and sorry, it's a Beastmaster, not an Earthshaker. However, CK is getting caught out, trying to help out, but it's not going to be enough. We don't have any Vor Medallion going to be used, but we don't have any way to stop him. 1 second stun to land that on the Pugger. They don't want to tower dive to attempt to take the Chaos Knight down, and he will back off to safety. Not before, of course, Leshrac getting taken down, and the Brewmaster taking a fall somewhere over at the bottom lane. And the Lich falls as well, ulti being used up, double kill for the Juggernaut, not very good for the team of PR. However, they are going to trade middle tower for it. Is it going to be worth it? I'm not entirely sure. Juggernaut definitely, without a doubt, happy with that double kill, 1700 in the bank. And looks like CLG, after securing this tower, actually it wasn't even a trade, it was their tower that they took, so they got the double kill and they got a tower. Things are just tipping in favor for CLG, and if we have a look at the gold, closing in on a 5k advantage for the team of Counter Logic Gaming and 2k advantage in the XP department, and they're going to be able to secure themselves another tower. I don't think there's much that the Power Rangers can do to stop this, but they're moving in, they're going to try anyway. Do we have a split up on the Beastmaster? We do not. He's one level away. If the creeps can fall fast enough and he gets that split, which might actually happen, it would allow for the perfect engagement, but alas, CLG are too smart and they decide to back off. They probably realize that the Brewmaster is very close to that level 6 and as a result could possibly wreck their shit. But I don't think they care all that much. It seems CLG are going to wait for them to push forward and try and open with the perfect positioning. Ulti is on cooldown for the Juggernaut, but he can spin straight in there. And we have the black hole for the Enigma. They're all grouped together. This could be bad. If they group up, Malthus Stun to come down. Are we going to see a black hole? We're not moving in position just yet. Black hole, but it gets stopped immediately. Stun to land down on the Enigma. He does take a pop. Sunstrike to go down. And currently the split has been happening. Venomance very low, trying to use a one charges to bring himself to safety. But the Decrepify is just too much. And he rapidly takes a fall. And now the Pudger has to run for his life. The stun coming from the Earth Spirit. And he's going to take a fall with one more right click. But the split forms back up. And they're not going to take the kill. But they will settle themselves with the Brewmaster. The CLG will. 3 second stun to come in on Pycat, however. And that might be enough to save the day. Colton out to follow. And now the tides have turned. They're moving in on him. But the magic immunity, they have to worry about that. And they really want to pick up that Invoker. But I don't think they're going to be able to. Leshrac rapidly pops Sunstrike to come down. Is going to pick up any kills. It does not indeed. Everyone getting very low in HP. Pudger very low. Invoker very low. Everyone's very low. The commentary is also poor. But oh well. CLG looking like they came ahead in that little engagement. I'm not sure. I don't think any buybacks were had. We're also low level. They'll rapidly respawn without too many worries. So a buyback would be a considerable waste. And CLG are finally going to be able to secure this tier 1 tower over the bottom lane. It will be easy peasy for them. There's no contestation to come out of the team of Power Rangers. And we're just going to keep pushing ourselves forward. And we might even just take this tier 2. Why not? No reinforcements are going to roll in. Well, okay. And this could be bad. We have an ulti. There are no creeps nearby. Leshrac is about to pop, and he rapidly wants to run to safety. It's not going to be enough, and immediately Leshrac takes a fall. The Edict goes down, doing a bit of damage, but it doesn't matter in the slightest. Reinforcements are rolling in for the team of Power in PR. We want to try and push in and press the issue. We need to defend this tower. The creep wave, however, is very strong. The tier 2 tower has enough health and durability in order to bring itself back to safety, with the assistance, of course, of the Power Rangers. Continuing to push towards this tier 2 tower. It's going to take a bit of damage, but they are going to back off. It is not going to fall down. Need to be careful of the CK with his ability to initiate with the Chaos Bolt and the Reality Rift. Level 4 in both of those abilities, and I love what Pycat is doing right now. Rotating from lane to lane. He pushed the middle lane back, pushed the bottom lane, now he's going to push the top lane, and he's probably going to back off after this. Unless he wants to die a horrible death. I think he might die a horrible death. Using the phase, but he's going to try and run in the trees. He doesn't have, oh, he does have a TP. He'll be fine. It's unlikely that the team of PR will catch him out. It'll be a veritable maze. In the meantime, Tier 2 tower is about to take a fall over the bottom, and the Tier 3 tower might fall as well. TP's coming in, Pugga rapidly running off before the CK can try and initiate on him. I don't think Pugga cares in the sliders. Nether Blast come down, 2-second stun to land on him. Reality Rift will most likely follow, but reinforcements are not too far away, and this could be bad if they try and initiate. But the team of PR decide that, well, we've defended the Tier 2 tower. Let's back off for the moment. Pugga, however, waiting in position. Now the entire team are going to move in. Black Hole is still currently on cooldown. Decrepify to come down, another Blast to follow as well as that Sunstrike to come down just before he pops. Venomous Gale was a word I was looking for just then. But the Thunderclap to come and do a little bit of damage to the team, and now he's going to pay for it. He does have the split. Does he want to be... I don't think he wants to be forced to use it, however, and he is going to back off, lick his wounds, and then return back to the battle. But this Tier 2 tower over the mid will take a fall. Chaos Knight is the only remaining defender, but reinforcements are not too far away. Beast Brewmaster is here, as well as the Leshrac. Lich here too. Venomous Gale to go down. 2-second stun to land there on the Venomancer, very low on HP. Nether Blast come down, and the ult. This is bad. They're going to bounce between them, but it gets blocked off just in time. The stun to land on the Venomancer. The Venomancer takes a fall. The split has been used, and we're still going to see if we can pick up some kills, actually, for the team of PR. But it seems it's not going to happen. Being lifted up in the air, the Enigma is. Black Hole's going to be off cooldown in a moment. The split reforms. Nice roar to come down, but a 4-second stun to land on Beastmaster in range of the tower, and he's just trying to beat him down, but a fantastic Black Hole to come in from the Enigma. Is it going to be enough? However, the Beastmaster's getting out of there. Stun to come down. I'm not sure what happened now. Malphite stun to come down. Sunstrike to land as well. Tower is so low. The Chaos Knight takes a fall. The team of CLG doing fantastically as of this moment. And this tower is going to take a fall. No deny for you, Invoker. If I were him, I'd be a little bit careful. Decrepify to land down, and the Drain Life doing a nice chunk of damage, but the stun stops him almost immediately. Malphite stun to land there on the Brewmaster. Nether Blast come down as well. Is the damage going to be enough? He's dodging a lot of attacks. However, I think he will be able to escape out of there. He has so much tank ability, but the ulti being used up to pick up the kill right there. Was it worth it? Most likely. Using an ulti to kill a hero like that and make sure he doesn't return to the fight is good. And already we're 15 minutes into the game, and almost every single outstanding tower has been taken down. CLG dominating this game. Already working their way down to the Tier 3 tower over at the middle lane. Hasn't been taken down, taking a little bit of damage, and it seems they're going to rotate to top. And we've got so much, everyone has so much money, they haven't had an opportunity to spend it yet because they're just so far forward. Enigma having a mechanism in hand, just about. Juggernaut already having a Battle Fury. Looking over at Pugna, has lots of money. There's plenty of options for him to purchase. And looking over at PR, they haven't got all that much. Phase Boots and Buckler for the Brewmaster. Leshrac only just picking up his magic wand. Down here over the CK, doing alright, working towards his power treads, has a soul ring, has the urn, but is overall not a happy camper at all. Taking a gander at the gold, a 15,000 advantage, 15 minutes into the game for the team of CLG, and over in the XP department we're closing in, we've just surpassed 7,500, we're closing in on the 10,000 mark. For the experience, CLG rocketing ahead, and they're deciding to back off instead of trying to press the issue. They've got such a considerable advantage, you may as well take advantage of it, but they don't have to worry too much. It's not like a situation in previous games where, well, it's still fairly close, one team's ahead, they really need to capitalize on the advantage that they currently have. CLG is so far ahead that PR, like, they can just sit back, and PR is the one that have to try and do something if they want to have even the slightest hope of winning. Beastmaster working his way to Aghanim's, wants to get that very long stun, and the team of CLG are going to secure themselves the Roshan relatively early in the game, but they have the damage, they have the stability, and the team of PR are stuck defending. And I like how Juggernaut's continuing to split push. Push this top lane, push this middle lane, while the rest of the team take down Enigma. Take down Enigma, rather take down Roshan, which will take a fall. The Aegis of the Immortal will be secured by who? I think we're going to leave it for the Juggernaut. We need to make sure to protect it. Juggernaut moving in, he is indeed going to be picking up that Aegis of the Immortal. Glorious XP, glorious gold, and immortality. As if CLG didn't already have a considerable advantage as it was, now it's going to be even more difficult for them to stop this onslaught that's about to unfold. Coming from CLG. We're going to split push. Are we all going to unify in one lane? It seems split pushing is the way to go. The vast majority of CLG are centrified around mid, or rather of PR. But we're going to push both lanes. It seems we want to transition over to the bottom with everyone being in this middle lane and see if we can take down a tower. Nether Blast going to be used to do a little bit of chunk of damage. Not all that much, however, but damage is damage, and you can't complain about that. Axes to go out, another Nether Blast to land as well. Brewmaster defending valiantly. I think they're waiting for everyone to group up so we can get that fantastic positioning on the black hole. Forge Spirit to come out. Trying to defend as best as possible. We're currently pushing in another Nether Blast to come down. This Brewmaster getting very low in HP. The conversions as well as the Plague Ward dealing a lot of damage. Split Earth to come down. Another Nether Blast to come out. They're just getting spammed like crazy. Reality Rift coming in on the Beastmaster. 2-second stun to come in, and the Forge Spirits as well as the Cold Snap doing a nice amount of damage to the mech. Will heal him straight back to full HP, and he doesn't have to worry about anything. CLG is still really wanting to press the issue. Still continuing to push down the tower while we have Juggernaut pushing down this middle lane. Very nicely done, and I think they're going to go for it on this push. With this next creep wave, here we go. Once again, Nether Blast come down. Nice roar to come in on the Leshrac, but they're not going to follow and initiate on it. Malphite stun to come down there on the Brewmaster. He has a split if he does want to use it, however. Malphite stun just going to do a bit of damage. Another Nether Blast to come out there, just coming down all day. Force stuffing away to safety. Axes to come out. Reality Rift coming in on the Brewmaster. He has no axes. Malphite stun, Black Hole just picking up the Brewmaster, but he doesn't get the chance to split. He gets taken down before it can happen. Lich ulti going to do a bit of damage, but the creep wave will absorb it. Getting very low. Podga very low in HP, but he'll be ultimately fine. And Juggernaut picking himself up, cleaning up all of the mess over here at the bottom. And while he does take a fall, he has the Aegis, and now Leshrac has to run for his life. And the GGs are already coming out, and suddenly the icons appear for PR. I think the icons for a while have been bugged. Have the flags. I haven't gotten the opportunity to see any of the flags or the icons for some reason. It's just not working in the client, which is downright unfortunate. There's not much that can be done. And the GG's already going out. The entire team of PR disconnecting, not caring at all about the time ranking, and CLG are just going to push straight to the Ancient and try and take it down. And I think the joinDOTA admins have given up on trying to tell them, stop leaving the bloody time ranking. I don't think they care anymore. Nether Blast, and the Ancient will fall. This has been a very fast game. 19-minute victory for the team of CLG, and it's even shorter due to the fact that there was no picking and banning. We jumped straight into all pick. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Defense 2 CLG Canology Gaming going up against PR, the Power Rangers, and CLG very convincingly and very rapidly secure victory in under 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Toshley. I'll see you next time.